Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League, and we are here for the Champions League group stage draw. I can confirm Manchester United have made the group stage and will be knocked out for the Europa League in next year, obviously 2022. They'll be making their way to the Europa League, isn't that right, Matt?
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Could see it happening though.
Oh, I could always see it happening, mate. I could always see it happening. Now, I think that's a fuck knows.
Then Ronaldo win the Champions League with City as well, just to put the icing on the
Oh
cake.
my god! If he goes to City, there's going to be an absolute riot, and he might want to. He'll go down as a snake for life. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
Maybe it's fair to say he may need to get security on him for 24 hours a day because United fans are not going to accept this.
But even considering City, he's already a snake in my book.
Yeah, but is he considering City? Is that the? Is that
yeah,
the?
He's basically
the thing?
begging. He's begging them basically to sign him.
Oh, then I'd be doing horrific things. But less of that. We'll discuss that tomorrow. In the United show. If I'm on the United show tomorrow and Ronaldo is a topic, I'm going to have a nice fucking rant. Fucking snake. Yes, boys. I can't call Messi a goat because he's dunked on us twice in Champions League, so Neymar is now my goat. Well, the goat is Mason Greenwood. We all know this shit. Big up to Wolf. Mendes wouldn't ask City to buy him without his permission. That is a disgrace, and he should be dealt with using full force. I don't know. Didn't you try blowing up Edward's house or fireworks? I can see this going even worse. It's gonna be dreadful. It is going to be dreadful. But let's have a look at the pots. So in pot one are the current champions Chelsea. They are joined by the winners of the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, the English Premier League champions Manchester City, La Liga champions Atletico Madrid, Europa League champions Villarreal, Inter Milan. Obviously, they are the Serie A champions Sporting Lisbon and Lille. So that is that. Niall's fuming in the green. Look, Gareth Southgate is an absolute fucking tool. I think we all know this though. And look, if Gareth Southgate doesn't want to be a serious manager, that's fine. I don't class him as a serious manager. In fact, he's just a fucking cunt. Let's put it politely. He's a fucking. He is a disgrace of a manager. He should never, ever manage England again. I mean, he's picking people like Saka who can't score penalties and has, to be frankly honest, for the last fucking half a season has gone disappearing. I mean, even Arsenal were like, fuck me, where's Saka gone? Oh, but he scored yesterday, so that makes it all good. That makes it all better for him. Greenwood in his last 10 games has only got 8 goals. I mean, he's only probably a most informed striker in the league. So, yeah. What's the draw on? BT Sport is what I'm watching on. It's just me and Matt for this one. I still remember when you said that everyone hates this channel. Pot 2. At least you can't face anyone in pot 2 because in pot 2 is Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool, Sevilla, and Borussia Dortmund. I mean, fucking hell, that is a dangerous pot 2. Pot 3
AC Milan
is
pot 4.
Yeah, pot 2 has Porto, Ajax, RB Leipzig, Atalanta, Zenit St. Petersburg, Benfica, RB Salzburg, and Shakhtar Donetsk. Pot 4 is AC Milan, Club Brugge, Wolfsburg, Young Boys, Malmo, Besiktas, Dynamo Kiev, and Sheriff Tiraspol, who I have no idea where they come from or, who even they are. But Matt, out of pot 1, which one would you like most? So you got Chelsea, Munich. So you can't face. Actually, you can only. Out of pot 1, you can face Munich, Madrid, Atletico Madrid. That is Villarreal, Inter, Sporting Lisbon, Lille. Out of those 3, which would be your most favoured?
Sporting Lisbon, probably. Because they give us good players like Ronaldo. No, like Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rojo. So not Ronaldo. Fuck Ronaldo.
Did your Nanny, didn't they? Did Nanny come from Sporting?
He probably did. Can't remember. More likely
Portuguese Nanny, I mean, would make sense if he came from Sporting. In pot 3, though, you got Porto, Ajax, RB Leipzig, Atalanta, Zenit, Benfica, RB Salzburg, and Shakhtar Donetsk. Out of those, which would be more favourable, obviously, you don't really want to do too much travelling, do you?
Yeah, true. So probably take Zenit. Probably take Zenit.
What, you want to go to the back ass of Russia?
Yeah, I'd happily go to Russia. I
was thinking more like a Benfica or a Salzburg. Or Salzburg's what?
If we get Sporting.
Oh shit, yeah. So why don't you get Salzburg? They're Norway, aren't they?
We could get Salzburg or Zenit. I just want an easy way to the round of 16. I don't like last year. Give me too many flashbacks.
And in pot 4, you have AC Milan, Club Brugge, Wolfsburg, Young Boys, Malmo, Besiktas, Dynamo Kiev, and Sheriff Tiraspol. Which one out of those would you prefer?
Club Brugge. We play them every year, so we'll probably get Club Brugge.
Yeah, Club Brugge ain't a bad shout. Malmo, obviously, Ollie's team is. Ain't Malmo, is it? No, they in Molde, yeah. Europa League. Relax, Ronaldo stuff is just rumours. Kenny says it's not just rumours. Romano has said he's discussing personal terms. Oh,
a lot of journalists are.
Yeah, it is rumours. Damn, what a disgrace. That's ruined my morning.
Guys woken up to that.
I don't want Sheriff. Kenny, can you blame him? Yes, you can blame Ronaldo. There's rules.
You could go back to Madrid or something. Like Madrid would take him back.
I mean, the thing is, there's basic rules, right? If you're a Liverpool player, you don't go to United or to Everton. If you're a United player, you don't go to City or Liverpool. If you're an Arsenal player, you can join anyone because no one is really their rivals. So look, there are big rules. He'll be breaking a big rule. Like I think Ollie said, and he said, if you play for Man U, you don't join City. Simples. Now, I think Ollie is a bit of an idiot, but that is simple. You just don't. There's rules. Ronaldo might really regret this decision. Really, really regret this decision because he'll lose all statehood that he had with United. And imagine what this does to Fergie.
We still think Ronaldo's name at Old Trafford.
That won't happen. That won't happen.
It won't happen anymore.
But imagine Fergie. Imagine how Fergie must feel if he does that. Slapping it. Yeah. That is like slapping an old man in the face. That's disgusting. Ronaldo, have some shame. Have some shame.
The guy who made him as well, basically. The guy who made Ronaldo.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. It's happening. It's happened multiple times with Villa. Players going to Birmingham shouldn't happen. Is Fergie at the draw? I doubt it. I don't
know.
I don't know if they'll have many people at the draw. Obviously, I don't know what they're doing.
I think they will.
Benjamin Mendy has been suspended by City. Why?
Yeah, police investigation.
Why?
It doesn't say.
Oh, what police investigation?
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't guilty after all. If he is, then I bet he says when he don't do it. I can imagine fucking Fergie smacking him in the face. Like,
Yeah.
even at his age, oh dear.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Oh, I did not know that.
Wow. Benjamin Mendy is an absolute fucking cunt if that is true. I mean, footballers these days, they need to sort themselves out, I swear.
I think that's
I don't know.
speculating because it's not been confirmed by anyone.
Yeah, maybe, but you do still hear it, don't you? Of multiple footballers, and obviously you got Gilfie. I mean, these footballers need to have a long hard look at themselves. They're fucking footballers, not fucking. Well, actually, it's never okay to break the law in any case.
Yeah.
So yeah,
especially in that sense.
Well, yeah. I mean, in any sense, really. I mean. Yeah. I can't think of one law that is acceptable to break apart from a pitch invasion if you've won a major trophy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the only time. Or I can't even think of any promotions. Or if you send out Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in a quarterfinal of the FA Cup, like if Argyle, because let's face it, Matt, if Argyle would face United, you'd be in for a tough ride, especially if you're manager. And like your manager, he'll play Fred and Matic, and our midfielders will be running rings around those for 90 minutes. It's actually embarrassing that a League One midfield would run rings around your Premier League midfield.
Yeah, and we're not even looking to sign anyone. We just sell.
I know. It is.
Who are we going to sell that we don't need?
Hello to Liverpool United, managed by FSG in disguise. How are you feeling with the oh my lord?
Yeah, I saw Chris's comment. Wait, what?
Bloody hell! Benjamin Mendy is charged with 4 counts of wow. That's absolutely disgraceful. It's okay after not in Champions League draw. Young boys are obviously in there. Yep, young boys are in the Champions League draw, which is just on adverts. I presume they'll be getting that started fairly soon. I mean, it is UEFA, so don't forget there is going to be about 29 million sort of like things. Have like, look at this beautiful Messi, and then Ronaldo, and then they'll do the blowjobs of each players. Then we'll get the draw. So very simple. We'll see Messi, then we'll see Ronaldo, then we'll see the blowjobs, then we'll get the draw. Obviously, as we know, UEFA very much into Argentina and Portugal. But it should be an interesting one. I suppose your group of death, if you were to so get a group of death, would be Atletico Madrid or Munich, with either Porto or Ajax, Leipzig or Atalanta, with AC Milan. That would be a group of death.
With the way we play, Atletico Madrid would be an awful game. With the way we play, we couldn't get past their low block. We wouldn't be able
yeah. So if you picked up Atletico, Porto, and AC Milan, that would be that would be horrific.
Yeah. I think we get something out of Bayern because of the way they play, but not Atletico.
Yeah. BT Sport obviously just showing some fraudulent managers. I saw Pep there. I mean, Pep is a forward. He's leaving in 2023, isn't he? Thank God we don't have to see any of his shocking football anymore. Maybe he'll play without a DM. Maybe Moneyball as well.
Yeah.
City aren't willing to pay 30 million for Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, why are you saying what the fuck, Kenny? It's probably a good thing. But Juventus have no intentions of selling Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Like,
why would you pay 30 million for someone who you can get for free in January?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah, Ronaldo has zero interest of leave. Well, Ronaldo may well have interest to shit on his career, but yeah, I don't see Juventus saying it. There is. I've just gone to a draw now. Yeah, there's a lady who is wearing a black dress that is basically cut all the way up until her hip. I've no idea what you call those. Then you have an aging old man called Pedro Pinto with grey hair and a bit of a grey beard. He's also put on a bit of weight, I think, since last time we saw him. She's looking lovely. She's also wearing earrings. I think they're diamonds, I would assume.
Probably.
She'd probably ask him back to UEFA after the draw. Obviously, Ronald Koeman, I think, is there. Edwin van der Sar is in the building. We'll try and point out some of the other key figures that they pan to. Obviously, we don't really know who's even going to be in the sort of room, because obviously with coronavirus, I doubt Fergie's there.
I think they're all there. They're all there. Like
there'll be a representative of every club. I don't know who's representing United. Probably Woodward. That legend. The legend is Ed Woodward. Or it could be Darren Fletcher, obviously director of football now, isn't he?
So it could be Darren Fletcher and Murdoch. Sorry.
Yeah, it could be. Who's your new?
I think it's Murdoch.
No, it's not Murdoch.
Oh, new what?
The transfer guy, not Darren. The other one.
You sure it's not Murdoch?
No, it's definitely not Murdoch. Kenny, you'll know who is your new sort of not chief executive, but
recruitment.
Yeah, who is in charge of your transfers, Kenny? Valve says I'm going to miss the draw because I'm having my second vaccination. Well, getting vaccinated is very important, Velshwan.
Make you feel sick after, by the way.
Lovely. I haven't got one yet because fucking over here, our vaccination's all done in one place, which is in the back ass of Exeter. I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah,
how do I fucking get there for a start? I mean, you'd think in a big city like Plymouth, that would be mad.
I had to go to the capital to get mine in Belfast. Dreadful.
It's Myrtle. That's one.
Yeah.
I hated taking the vaccines. I had to take it. At least you took it. At least you protected. Big up to Robotic Jaguar, Mr. RJ himself. How are we doing? If anyone does want to come on, just let me know. I'll send you a link via Twitter.
Who's the girl you said not to come on earlier?
Natasha. She said because I wouldn't let her come on the Liverpool watch along. She said everyone hates this channel, which was very weird. Also, big up to everyone who's listened to the Argyle podcast. We are absolutely flying this week with our views on it. It's on 455 views of 112 likes, which is insane. And we posted up. If you haven't seen already, we have posted our weekly. Oh, Matt's not there. No, Matt's there. We recorded our weekly preview show for Football Fan App. That is currently on 43 views. That was only posted a few hours ago, so all is good there. So make sure you do check that out. We're definitely building quite nicely up there. Kenny says, "Can I come on?" You can. Kenny, I've put the link in the back ass of Narnia. Go find it. No, I'll send it to you now. It says, "Can I come on?" Yeah, I mean, if you want to. The draw is. I don't know what they're doing. There is Kenny. Sorted. Right. Kenny, I've sent you the link. Lewis, I'll send it to you now. Mustafa says Ronaldo is finished.
He is if he joins City. 100%.
United fans are fuming. United fans are fuming. There might be so, rightly so. Yeah, you will. Sup, Kenny?
Hello.
How are we doing?
Very bad after the Ronaldo news.
They're bringing Sefron up to the stage, so I presume this is now where the public blowjobs of Lionel Messi and Ronaldo happen. Or is it public fuckings? Maybe he's about to bend over. This is UEFA we're talking about, so it could be fucking anything.
I don't know why they don't just do the draw. Like, none of us care about this shit. Like, they brought up us losing to Leipzig the other day. Their noise.
It prolongs it, doesn't it? It prolongs it. Why can't I find Lewis in my messages? Now, can I spam my hatred for Pinaldo? Go for it. Why not?
Please.
Why not?
I've got a Ronaldo shirt, which I'm gonna have to probably burn now. Honest.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I'll allow that, Mustafa. Only for a bit. Oh, Wolf says I will time you out, Mustafa. Okay. Hey, I think it's okay. I mean, Ronaldo is a disgrace.
Yeah.
But Kenny, you excited for the draw? Obviously, you're only here till December anyway, so.
You shut up, man. But not really, because we all know that United's going to get the toughest draw. I mean, fucking hell.
I don't think we will.
We got West Ham in the fucking round 3 of the Carabao Cup, man. Of course we're going to get the toughest draw. And also City going to get the easiest draw, so. City going to get...
Why are they playing Alex? No. What's happening here?
It's because they have the person that I think he's like the person that practically saved his life. I think they're going to war to tonight.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought they were just using him for like video.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Obviously, I thought they were doing that at the UEFA Team of the Year. It doesn't really matter.
I'm not sure. I know they were going to do something somewhere. I don't know where it was though.
Yeah. Team medical doctor for Denmark. Pinaldo, the last free kick was in the World Cup. No, it's okay. Do it, Mustafa. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, Ronaldo is definitely he's going to get destroyed. I mean, I'd hate to see him have to come back to World. Oh my god, he's going to need high level of security. Ollie, and you just know that Ollie will not shake his hand, not a chance.
No, it's not.
I hope no one shakes his hand.
At the end of the game, you can imagine Ollie just walking up to him, smacking him in the mouth. I mean, Bruno, if he shakes his hand, you're probably going to have to sort of kill him. Not kill him. Jesus Christ! Remove him from the club. Just kill anyone with association. No, I mean remove him from your club. Mustafa says Rooney over Pinaldo. Wolf says I've got a question. Who is Noodlehead? Noodlehead is Matthew. You know who Matt is.
Yeah, he does. It's just usually don't have.
Niall, I'll be ahead of you, so if you tell me where I am, I can backtrack it to where you are.
They're showing the scenes of the Denmark thing. I'll try and... Now they're showing a doctor or player. Yeah, showing Simon Kajar.
Yeah,
the captain.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, he's in a blue shirt there.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, that was a brutal time.
Wait, now you know that you know when Greenwood got accused of rape. Apparently, that was Benjamin Mendes because his cases were in the same time frame as when Greenwood got accused of it.
Greenwood never got accused, did he?
He did. He did.
I think he did that Icelandic, wasn't
it? Mustafa says Pinaldo Ford. Wolf says, Jesus Christ, now are you Ted Bundy? I am not. Ronaldo stat padding in the Prem. What's new? When start smoking? Fuck. the start is God knows whenever UEFA decide and smoking fuck. Well, yeah, I do quite like to smoke and fuck, but I try to do them at separate times. Makes it a bit difficult if you shut up, Matthew. But yeah, love it.
I've just got a question, because obviously, as they are currently on the top of the election, has he passed all them medical checks that he had to do with Inter? Or
I've absolutely no idea.
He was training with him.
Oh, yeah, he's training there. He's passed. Fine. That is good, then good. I know he had to do some tests to see if he was allowed to play with Inter.
I thought he was going to retire.
Viral says Kidimbo. It's all sound. Mustafa says Pinaldo is a clown. If it wasn't for us, Alex, Pinaldo would be the same level as Fred.
Imagine if Ronaldo goes to City and flops.
That could easily happen. Funny. He flopped at Juventus, basically.
Yeah, but at least he scored goals at Juventus. I mean, like full on, like one goal the whole season. Misses an open goal against Man United.
Fergie dropped Balotelli.
Fergie dropped him. City get relegated.
UEFA's President's Award.
Yeah, that's what he got.
Wolf says, Adami, you can't be kidding when it wasn't funny. Ooh.
That's a bit harsh.
Brutal. But yeah, they're just showing. Make sure you do subscribe if you are new. As always, do also hit that like button. Cop was here, but then Cop decided to run away again. Now Cop's here. Now Cop's here. Or shall I say LFC Trey? I don't know anymore. Sup, Cop. Obviously, he'll talk in the private chat. So if someone can have the private chat on all the time and just let us know what Cop says. Thank you. Big up, Cop. But yeah, the President's Award has been handed over now to the medical team that helped Christian Eriksen. Wolf is not happy that Cop's in the building.
Cop just said that Ronaldo's a disgrace, so he is copping.
That was a shit trip.
Cop says Wolf fuck off. Brutal. Now there's just an older guy just being given his trophy by Sefron. It's an older guy with glasses there.
It'll be like a medical team, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think they're still doing the thing.
And now there's another guy going up. He's got grey hair, no glasses. Viral says, I'd love Pinaldo and Messi together. It will be a beer feast along with Ney. Yeah, I mean, that would be sound, but can they even afford all of his wages anymore? I mean, Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell. Cops just told Wolf to fuck off, so.
Pinaldo robbed Ribery for Ballon d'Or in 2013. Wolf says, no, Cop, you fuck off.
I think you meant the K-pop.
I'm not brutal. He is that motherfucker. Fucking hell. There's definitely a rivalry between Cop and Wolf, isn't there?
Why is there a random bald man walking up?
It's like Luke and RJ.
It's award.
That's not a random bald guy, mate. It's a random bald guy with a green tie.
Who saved a life.
Who saved a life, yeah.
Oh.
And now there's a younger man who, I hope he's not a doctor. He looks awfully young to be a doctor. If I was in hospital and he was my surgeon, I'd probably cry. He looks very young. Yeah, believe it or not, when I'm in surgery, I like a man with grey hair, because at least I know they've done the job for a while. That's that I have basic rules. But yes, the Denmark medical team have been given their presidential award by Sefron, who will now bend over for his annual fucking of Messi and Ronaldo. Now a man.
45 minutes.
What?
I need to go in 45 minutes so I can make it with Jordan.
Wolf says, "Hey cop, stop simping on Twitch and donating to trashy girls. Come here on YouTube and tell me to fuck off." The cop's in the private chat, might I add. He's,
Why is he not typing?
he always has horrific background noise, so he always just types.
Oh, fair enough.
But
on Twitch, so that means he donates to e-girls on YouTube. To be fair, Racing. Or on OnlyFans.
He was the only OnlyFans got shut down.
cop says, "Kenny, thoughts on United in League Two?"
While we're going 937 years into the future, I think Liverpool will be in non-league by the time. Well, actually, no, they'll probably be like 13th league in non-league by the time we get to League Two.
Nice.
I'm hoping 5 goals and win the Premier League.
Why
Hey,
is no one
we're
got
winning.
that?
Argyle doing the fucking quadruple, bro.
Yeah, bottling playoffs, getting relegated. I can't think of any others. Oh yeah, bottling Carabao Cup and bottling Papa John's Cup.
Enough of that. Apologise, Kenny.
I apologise. Plymouth are going up, and they're going to go to.
I said Plymouth going up. I thought you said it for absolutely nothing.
Stop sucking off, Kenny.
That's F1's
Stop
job.
licking. Yeah.
That's F1's job. But yes, it is crazy. It is crazy. This draw might hurry up at some point in the near future. I can't promise you anything there.
But I think they're talking to the entire medical team about the situation.
Dear
I don't
Christ.
know what they're doing.
I don't mean to sound rude or anything like that. I'm here to see a draw, not fucking.
Yeah. Dylan says if Ronaldo joins City as a snake and will not be classed as a legend anymore. Wolf says big up Niall and Matt. Big up Wolf. Big up Wolf.
Yeah, fuck everybody else.
Cop says, "Kenny, just shut up and tell Ollie to sign a CDM, not Haaland." Well done, Cop. Cop knows ball.
I'm Haaland now because of that wages. No, I don't want him.
Well, what have I done?
But I never really wanted him. I never really wanted him.
Sky Sports are actually reporting that Benjamin Mendy story. Then.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
Dylan says Ronaldo and Tevez can do one. Pessy is the GOAT. Dylan, Martial sucks. Hee. How are you? Also, I'm not sure what that's meant to mean, but I'm guessing YouTube something. We also have Mr. RJ. I was doing good until you said Martial sucks or Marshall.
I was doing good until RJ joined.
Oh, such a mouser! I swear to God, fly up to.
I swear, this Irish rivalry is some of the best we'll ever get. Some of the best we'll ever get.
RJ, do you think Ronaldo's a snake?
He's not going fucking Man City, lads. Like I said,
Yeah,
You keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself that.
okay, Mister fucking, whatever noodlehead. You can fucking keep telling that. Listen. Oh, so tough. Anyway, no, he's a City lads. He's a City player until he's wearing a shirt. That's how it is.
He's
right?
a City player until he's wearing the shirt. Well, what?
He's a Juventus player, he's going to say.
Well, yes. Well, yeah, but he's a City player until when he wears that shirt. Sorry, not until.
Until he wears it.
When he wears that shirt, that's how it is, right? But I don't think it's going to happen, man. Genuinely.
I don't think it'll happen, but I'm talking about like he's offered himself to Man City, that side of it.
The bet.
Well, listen. But Kenny, you have to take into consideration, right? Juventus right now is a shithole. I wouldn't even play for them right now, right? They're that shy. Because
Man City, there's so many other clubs that would take him, especially for the
like who? Like who?
I mean, a lot of clubs could afford it.
No, Kenny, name. Go on.
Chelsea.
Chelsea will never go for because they got Lukaku, you moron. Oh my day.
Yeah, but RJ, there is a simple rule. There is a simple rule. Do not join your if you've played for United and you're a legend, you don't go play for City. Right?
Yeah, no, he won't go. He won't go, lads. Come on.
If he does, he should be.
Yeah, but,
you know,
no, but here's the thing.
everything should.
He's the one
His
asking
face,
to go.
his face should be removed from everything, and Greenwood's face put on there.
No, listen. He wants to leave Juventus. He doesn't care where he goes, right? Except for Man City.
Bruno.
He won't go.
Well, no. Apparently, Mendes is speaking to City about personal terms. Look, we'll have to wait.
But listen, no. But the thing is, you can't rebase it off ages because are we really going to say that Pogba rethinks all this about what he's saying about Riola?
No. But if he does go to City, I think there's going to be a lot of anger.
That's what
Dylan says.
He won't go.
Dylan says Bruno. He came from Sporting like Marcus Rojo.
What?
Didn't Nani come from?
Yes. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Big up Nani.
The problem is, it isn't right.
One of my favorite players. Big up Nani.
Kenny. The problem is you're still talking through your dustbin. Like that is still problem number one. That is problem number one. Now there's a bold man called Ivanovic walking onto the stage. Oh, I'm guessing we must have missed the annual fucking of Stefan from Messi and Ronaldo.
Does anyone remember when like they were asked like a question like, "Nate, who's the biggest club in the world?" John Terry goes like Barcelona, Real Madrid, and then Ivanovic just goes like, "Personally, for me, it would be Arsenal," and everyone just fucking laughs.
That's a fake one. That's a fake one.
Ronaldo is different to other legends. We don't mind Dennis or Andy Cole playing for them when City were a nothing club, but now they are a bigger club and he is going to join them. That is true.
He won't join.
I mean, by the way, Dennis Law first played for City and then he joined United. It wasn't.
Ronaldo won't join City. Everyone take a chill pill. Says
yeah,
Wolf.
Thank you, Mystic.
Did
Mystic didn't even know he was linked until today.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. He won't go. Like I said, this is
they've also gone and picked up Miss. They've also got Essien as well. They've got Essien as well.
Yeah, Essien and Ivanovic are the two players tonight. That was what we said.
Mustafa says, I was born and raised in Crotone. My grandfather used to tell me stories about Crotone, a goblin from Portugal that travels to Italy when Crotone is playing. He would score, then 6, then goes. Mustafa's really not happy.
Palmer finished last. Change it to Palmer.
Big up RJ. It says Wolf. But yeah, you got Michael Essien and Ivanovic there.
Fuck RJ. No worries.
Oh, fuck you prick.
I'm only joking.
I'm only messing too.
What was that? What was that, Lewis?
Mystic, I don't know. He said big up to you and Matt, but he's left me, Kenny, and Cop out.
Yeah,
just likes me.
I mean,
Wolf just likes me, RJ, and Noodlehead more. I mean, there's no need to be jealous.
Lads, opinions on Benjamin Mendy. Fucking, I just saw
Kenny.
It's
okay. It's okay, Lewis. Kenny loves you.
We don't have anything to say about
that. No, I literally, I was on the way home from I checked on my phone. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
We have absolutely nothing to say on those. Big up Louis, Kenny, and Perry. Cox says, why is the Liverpool? Oh, Jesus Christ. Cop, I don't know why Gylfi is
I can confirm that's not trending on Twitter, Cop.
No, can you send me? Yeah, sure. Where are you?
No, but like the fact that like United fans are actually thinking City that Ronaldo will go to City is just a joke, man. Why would he go to City?
I don't think he'll go, but it's just the fact that he's offered himself to them. He's
a bit like why. The question you really want to ask is why did Carlos Tevez go there?
Well, Tevez, yeah, I mean,
and Peter Schmeichel.
Well, Peter Schmeichel's overrated.
Yeah, that was completely different. Man City was shit back then.
Yeah.
I
mean, Tevez, was a weird transfer to be fair, but
Wolf says big middle finger up to Cop. Let's see if Mendy's lawyer can defend him better than Mendy's actual defending on the field.
Oh, that's actually good.
We don't mind Andy Cole or Schmeichel. Back then, City were in the Championship, but now City are good. Ronaldo going to join them. he said before he'd rather sign for Qatar, than sign for City as a snake. Tevez fell out with Fergie. Oh, really? So that's why I never knew that. I always wondered why he had a sign saying R.I.P. Fergie on an open top bus.
One thing I would say about this thing, like Kenny's like so sad that he put himself out there for City. First off, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised that he's done it because, quite frankly, in Juventus,
but it's hypocritical.
How? How's it hypocritical?
Because he said in the past he'll never join City. He'll never
the draws about this.
Guys. If you argue one more time about Ronaldo, I boot everyone involved in certain conversation. Because we all know that Ronaldo is forward and Messi is the goat. Yes.
We'll pick it up tomorrow, RJ.
Yeah, you can have this topic as a talking point for tomorrow. But the draw is about the start. Well, Michael Essien and apparently not. The president of the European Sports Media is now talking. Rana, if anyone is ahead of me, do not react before me, or I swear I will boot you into Azerbaijan.
As well.
Dylan says, but find me. Kenny, can you stop shouting?
Someone's muted him.
Probably RJ. But yeah, now they're still talking. Will this man shut the fuck up?
Right. Can we just say, like, right? Can I just ask a question, right? Just so we can pass the time, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
All
right, Noodlehead. What is your dream Champions League group? Who do you want? Right from
we've done that one with Noodlehead.
Have you? Oh, have you? All right. What was his one?
I think I said Sporting Lisbon. Who's the other one?
I think you say Sporting RB Salzburg
Zenit.
and Zenit. Yeah, you wanted
Zenit.
You wanted to go to the back. You wanted to go to the back ass of Russia, which makes complete sense.
Day.
No, here. This is why. All right. So if I had to pick one, right, I would go for Inter Milan because they're becoming shite.
That's a good shout.
I would go for and this is actually a tough one. I'd actually go for Porto because I want to test ourselves against Porto, and the fourth team I'd actually go for would be it's funny to say, but I was going to think we could say AC Milan maybe. It'd be very interesting.
I say Club Brugge because we always play Club Brugge.
We could, yeah. I mean, that's actually not wrong. Actually not wrong. Yeah. But no. But if we get Inter Milan right, we could top the group easy because they're shit.
Oh. Yeah, but
it depends on if it depends on if they play with a low block or not. If they play with a low block, Ollie is fucked.
That's why I said Atletico's the worst case.
Yeah,
Ollie will fall to his knees and go, "Fuck me, a low block." Yes, let's play Dan James. Get there, Dan James. Southgate is a cunt who. Do you know what? I'd love to eject Southgate out of this country. That man needs to get out of this country.
I
want him to stand with his legs open so I can boot it with steel toe cap boots and make sure that it fucking hurts.
Damn.
Actually, that's not painful enough. Then I would remove every single one of his teeth whilst he is alive. Well, obviously, I'd not kill him. But I'd remove all of his teeth for torture. Then I'd remove his fingernails. Then I might let him.
What have I joined?
Mason Greenwood. He picked Bamford over Mason Greenwood, which makes sense of that.
Maybe Greenwood's not ready for international yet.
But what?
Oh yeah, mate.
Shut up,
wait. That is the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Don't forget, we're playing the likes of Hungary and Andorra, so it's not going to make.
Yes, but surely you'd pick your most informed players. Mason Greenwood 8 goals in his last 10 games.
Well,
no, Jesse Lingard, like
the next set of for the World Cup.
He employs Richie Wellens. He doesn't understand the concept.
Oh yeah, shit.
No. The next set of internationals, you might pick Mason Greenwood and then pick Greenwood for the World Cup.
No. I hope Greenwood now turns around and says, "No, I never want to play for England while Gareth is in charge." I want him to do
that. That's what Ben Foster did.
If I was Greenwood, I'd be like, I'm sick of being disrespected by this twat every time. I'm just gonna. Do you know what? I'll never play for England while Southgate is in charge. And watch Mason Greenwood pick out 25 goals a season and refuse to go to a World Cup because manager's a wanker.
I get that. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are new watching Let's Talk Premier League, let me introduce myself. I support a team with no fit centre-backs and no fit strikers for the weekend against the South Yorkshire team. Wonderful!
Are you Liverpool FC?
Fucking wonderful!
And don't forget you don't have a good manager either.
That's
manager Sheffield Wednesday. I'm pretty sure you love
let's just summarise this, shall we? Taylor, Fajiri, Okanabiri, who are already out. Anderson's out. Foxcott's out. John might be out. Galbraith might be out.
Aaron.
Playing a 16-year-old.
The draw is about to happen, you fucking dick.
Hi, welcome to the Champions League draw. If you want to talk shit about Doncaster, wait for the EFL show.
I'm so angry with the injuries.
You know, the Champions League games are in our toughest run of the season where we have to play all.
Kenny. Shush.
Nobody understand about the balls are about to get picked out of the thing.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone's creating so much noise. The balls are about to be drawn at some point when this gold guy shuts his mouth.
They're taking ages. They're taking it. Or the fuck up. I'm so stressed from work, I can't tell you. Just hurry the fuck up.
Mustafa with a phenomenal Garchant win.
Dylan
embodied my finished idol. Dylan says, I was once in my English class and my pen was missing. I cried and begged for a pen to appear. I was in luck. Ronaldo appeared and gave me a pen. He already had many pens lined up, so I'm very grateful.
What the
fuck? They've actually went to fucking ad break. They've went to an ad break. You know what? Talk about Doncaster.
I'm not even. Matt, you must be way ahead of me because I'm just seeing the draws, like
They didn't. I thought it was an ad break because they put the Champions League thing up.
Wait, hang on. Can I just ask? This year, is there any sort of standout teams that have barely any chance of getting through the group stage that could do something like what a couple of teams did last time?
We don't know yet.
Yes, Manchester United could make it through the group if they get lucky.
Aaron, why are
you got
that is correct. That is correct, isn't it, RJ? Obviously, normally you like to leave the group stage and go into Europa League and lose the final, isn't it?
Wait, hang on a sec.
How's Swansea getting me? How's Swansea?
Wolf said, why is Kenny getting bullied? Kenny's not being bullied. Everyone's been told to shut up at least once.
Yeah, even me.
And in some cases, some got removed, not removed, muted. Like Aaron. He kept talking about Doncaster. I don't know what they're doing now. Are they removed? I fuck knows.
I think UEFA are just trying to delay this. It's like when a YouTuber tries to get to a video to the 10-minute mark for the monetization. UEFA are just trying to outstretch this as long as possible to piss us off. And remind us how much we hate UEFA as much as the Super League.
Can they hurry up? Can they hurry up? I've got an EFL show at 6:30.
Oh, by the way, I've just found two standout teams that might not make it past. Sharif Tiraspol from Romania Premiership and Malmo from Sweden.
Malmo's got a
couple of decent players for their league, so we'll see what happens.
You're sleeping on them.
Aaron, if you really think about it, right? If they get someone like Inter Milan, they could literally go into third place.
Well, no. With teams like Malmo, I could actually feel sorry for them because they might get the group of death. So,
they're not the type of team to get. Nah, they won't. It'll be like a team like AC Milan. AC Milan will get it.
Well, which team was it 2 or 3 years ago? They got the group of death. Was it Rapid? No,
No, it was Budapest.
They got Budapest. That's it. They got Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Juventus. I think.
Slavia Prague.
Yeah, Slavia Prague. That's the one. That's the one.
Well,
I don't know. I think they're trying to show us how the draw is made, which I think is.
Do they treat us like top?
For every little special kid who this is their first time watching the Champions League, here's how it goes.
It's like
for everyone else who's been
is a tutorial when you're opening packs. It's like that.
Yeah, and it's like for everyone else who's been watching for 16 years, just a little recap. Here's how it goes. Simple as that. So, like I said, I swear, like they think we're like fucking 2 years old with
Oh,
memories of
Niall,
like goldfish.
just to give you a quick reminder, Niall, our game against Cambridge has been postponed.
I don't think anyone cares, man.
Because we've got 3 international call-ups. Shakhtar and Galbraith's doing under 21 duty for Turkey and Northern Ireland, and Dahlberg's been called up to the Swedish senior squad, so he's playing with Lindelof.
We all know that we all know that Galbraith is overrated.
No, he isn't.
No, but Dahlberg's playing with Lindelof. That's the headline. Dahlberg's playing with Lindelof.
Matt, he fucking is overrated. If you've sent him to League One Doncaster, he's fucking.
No, for Northern Ireland, I haven't seen him for United, but for Northern Ireland,
Matthew, how do you feel that Victor Lindelof's about to play with Pontus Dahlberg during internationals?
I don't think Matt cares.
Lindelof's only the first team.
I don't even think Matt knows who Dahlberg is.
I do.
I think he's trying to forget who Lindelof is as well.
I swear,
But yeah, that's the reason why I came against Cambridge. So that's why we haven't got a game on the weekend. So I'll be happy just to look through the Plymouth game and whatever happens.
Well, that shows how much you listen, because we haven't got a game and we've had ours postponed for about 3 weeks now. RJ's voice is so good. Go to voice acting, for fuck's sake.
There's no point.
RJ, would you ever consider doing ASMR?
Dylan says, Aaron, how has Galbraith been so far?
Okay.
I mean, Galbraith has done.
Galbraith's been good. Galbraith's been good.
He's
been the best.
He's done nothing.
He's the best out of a bad bunch.
Wolf says, player, I want to kill my career agent. Okay, I'll negotiate with Doncaster Rovers. Ronaldo is quite simply a finished player.
But no one else.
Right, now the draw is starting, so everyone shut up.
Come on.
And before anyone says I'm bullying Kenny, I told everyone to shut up.
Exactly. I'm getting worse than Kenny today, and that's a rarity.
Thank you for whoever did that. So the first ball is being drawn out now. And the first ball out is Manchester City.
Hey, you're ahead of me, man. You're ahead of me.
Yes, well, I said everyone to react to unless you're behind.
He's the one hosting, to be fair.
But yeah, Man City are going in. Man City are going into Group A.
But how much, lads? How much you want to bet that like City are going to get an easy group? I can bet you like.
Hang on. I think I'm ahead because I think another team's been drawn out.
Right. In Group B is Atletico Madrid. Aaron, do not react before I react. So either mute yourself or zip it. One of the two.
Yeah.
I have no issue with. Which one?
Well, how are they doing this? Are they just drawing teams as the first teams in each group? So the next team's Group C, next team Group D.
Should have listened.
That'll be for pot one. So in Group C is Sporting Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon.
The next Bruno is in there somewhere.
Oh, dear Christ.
Who was that young guy? Yvan Cabral.
Of course, you're talking about young guys, you fucking pedo.
Hang on, lad. Come on, man. That's
only joking.
Group D is Inter.
Nice.
Give it Group D. We want Inter Milan.
Can't say bye-bye. Can't say bye-bye.
He's been gone a while, like.
Exactly, that's why I chanted Conte bye-bye. Fucking hell.
You trying to say he's bisexual?
Oh.
He's not going
Group B. Sure. Group B is Bayern Munich.
Who was in Group B again? Who was in Group B?
I do believe it was Bayern.
No, that's Group B, mate.
Group D.
D was Inter.
Inter.
No, B was Atletico.
And Group E is Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Group F. I'll call them F. Villarreal.
Stop I'm behind.
Shut up.
Man United's worst enemy.
Obviously, Villarreal, obviously Europa League champions.
Unai Emery.
They're gonna fucking get out of the Champions League just so they can win the Europa League.
Oh, they are. And
then
United will join them.
No, and then the last one going in. Oh no, there's two more to come out.
It's
So,
Chelsea. H is Chelsea.
Next up, 1 minute. I'm back on track now.
Okay.
Next up is Lille. Next up is Lille. So Lille are going into group. Is that what's after E? G. I can add a complete mind blank then. And then
Ooh.
Group H is going to be Chelsea,
the champions of Europe. We don't count the Europa League, Europa Conference.
So, as you can see on the bottom, it is now scrolling, which is in their group so far. No one else will react before me, or they know what will happen to them. RJ, you're in charge of comments, all right, if possible.
No, I'm watching this, mate. I'm watching this.
Oh, they handed out awards in between the groups.
I fucking hope not.
Because it just said Champions Defender of the Year.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are. Fuck off.
They are stretching this so fucking much. It's unreal.
Give it to Ruben Diaz.
No, Diaz is overrated, man.
I tell you what, Women's Champions League Defender of the Year, Paradise. I've watched her highlights. That's a good award for Paradise. Really good.
Yeah, but Diaz does not deserve it. I mean,
Maguire had a better season than him, lads. Realistically.
That's Europa League. That's Europa League, not Champions League.
No, wait, hold on. No, but this is European. Wait, not all.
No, this is just Champions League.
Oh, this is Champions League. Sorry. I mean, I'd argue
in the Champions League.
I think Jorginho would win the midfielder thing, which is
Rudiger should get the centre back. I'd say that's.
Congratulations from everyone at Let's Talk Premier League to Irene Paradise for winning Women's Champions League Defender of the Year.
Ruben Diaz got you said, oh my god. Literally, he does. How does Ruben Diaz get it?
I think in terms of defender in the men's Champions League, I would have probably give. I would have said I would have said probably either Rudiger or
I'd say Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva or them. No City defender deserved it. I'm sorry.
Thiago Silva probably not.
Rudiger mainly. Aspie maybe. Actually, that's not a bad shout.
Rudiger's not a bad shout.
Who?
Rudiger would have been a good shout.
Yeah. Oh, I think the nominees for Defender of the Season, the top three was Azpilicueta, Rudiger, and Diaz.
No.
And then just to give you a shortlist from 4 to 10. Fourth was Marquinhos, Thiago Silva 5th, Kyle Walker 6th, Chiellini 7th, Stones 8th, and then joint 9th, Alaba and Bonucci.
It's got me good.
That's banter. That is banter.
I would have personally given it to
guys, zip it. So that is those two finished talking, I think. So now we'll be drawing out pot 2. So pot 2 now will hopefully be drawn if they actually don't take the piss. Oh no,
they're doing the highlights first of those clubs.
Told you.
So Real Madrid.
Yes, they're doing the highlights of the teams in pot 2. So you got Real Madrid and Barcelona in pot 2. They are joined with Liverpool and Manchester United, Juventus also in pot 2.
They have Sevilla as well.
The best teams highlights.
You know what? This might sound like a bold prediction, but I think PSG's winning this year.
Nah, not a hope. Aaron, who's the manager? Who's the manager?
I think Pochettino will win his first trophy.
That is arguably one of the most delusional things I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you.
No, but it's not like a prediction. That's what everyone's saying.
But you know, hang on, Kenny. But you know what I'll say to back that? If PSG do not win, then Pochettino will be sacked.
Pot 2 is about. Pot 2 is about to be drawn. So
put that statement in writing.
Pot 2 is about to be drawn. As you can see, these are they're currently the teams in their group. So don't forget, clubs like United and Liverpool cannot be with Chelsea or City. So they'll be going into different groups for anyone who doesn't really understand the draw.
Aye.
The first team out of the pot is Borussia Dortmund.
Ooh.
So I'm not sure which group Dortmund will go into. I think group.
Now they pick it.
Now they'll pick out the groups.
It'll be E, F, G, or H. That's one they're going to go for.
Of course, Borussia Dortmund under the former Mönchengladbach manager Marco Rose.
It's going to
be... guys, 1 minute, else you're going to confuse everyone watching. Right. So Essien is drawing the ball out now, and 1 moment. And they are going into Group C. So it's Sporting and Dortmund.
That's going to be a nice, tasty tie, that one.
So Borussia Dortmund and Sporting are in the same group.
No mensch, lads, are going to do madness in that game. Trust me.
The next team out is Real Madrid. So Real Madrid have been now they can go into every group apart from group D and C.
I was just going to ask, when the teams come up with the highlighted letters, I'm guessing red you can't go into and grey you can't go into.
So they can't go into groups B or F because of Atletico Madrid and Villarreal.
And if the letters are highlighted in red or grey, then there's a chance.
I think so. So Essien is now picking out the group. He's doing it very slowly. I'm guessing he's paid by the second.
Oh no!
And they are going into Group D. So Essien,
we're literally going to
it is Inter Milan and Real Madrid in the same group there. So
Daniel Carvajal versus Akram.
That is Group D. That is Group D. So if we're
going to get Bayern,
we're going to get Bayern.
Or Lille.
Guys. Talk during the little gaps in the draw. It'll just be easier. Next out is Liverpool. So Liverpool cannot be entered into Group A, or they cannot go into Group H. Obviously, they cannot join City or Chelsea. So this will obviously narrow it down.
But Anfield Agenda's on the edge of his seat right now. What team are we going into?
It's almost as important as when they scored that goal against Barcelona in the semi-final.
Which one? Which one of four?
The last one, obviously. So they are going into Group B. So Liverpool have got Atletico Madrid.
Yes.
So Liverpool have picked out Atletico Madrid. So big draw for them too. Which means United will go into either Group E with Munich, Group F with Villarreal, or Group G with Lille.
I mean, come on, give us Lille.
It is written in the stars to be in Group F.
And next out is PSG. Now PSG cannot go into PSG cannot go into Group G with Lille. They are the only team they can't go into. So they can go into every other group apart from Group G. And they have been put into Group A with Manchester City.
Yes.
You don't have an easy draw. Thank God.
Yes.
Messi's going to destroy that Etihad.
Messi will destroy them.
Mud. Nah. Come on.
Pep is in the mud.
Right. Next out is Juventus. Now Juventus can't go into Group D with Inter. Can't go into Group D anyway. So they can go into any of Group E, F, G, or H.
The group stage. The one thing I've noticed about the group stage already, the story is being written already. Messi against City and the potentiality of United facing their Europa League successes.
But we don't know who United have got yet. So
no, the storylines are there to potentially be written.
1 minute, there is no storylines at the moment. We don't know the draw. Right, they are going into Group H, so they are joining Chelsea. So, that is Juventus going into Group H with
That should be a
Chelsea.
good draw.
Imagine if Morata scores.
We're getting Bayern. We're getting
I
Bayern.
mean,
Oh,
I didn't mean set storylines. I mean, like the potential, depending on the draw.
Right. So
We're gonna get the last one.
Ivanovic has picked out Barcelona. Now, Barcelona cannot get Group F, so they will go straight into Group E, I think, with Bayern Munich.
No,
It's
Chelsea.
E or G, because they could go in with E. So this, and then obviously we'll now then know who United will go.
Do you think Barcelona's financial worries will mean this is their last Champions League for a while?
No, not in the league.
Wait, what?
Right. So they have picked out Group E. So Bayern Munich has got Barcelona in there.
No. Come on, boys.
I told you, I can predict like a crystal ball.
Right. So next out,
it's gonna be United.
Wait, so which groups are left then?
It's United.
Oh my! The last one.
United and
so
Sevilla.
next out is Sevilla.
We're taking on
Sevilla.
Villarreal. No, we're in Villarreal. We're in Villarreal, lads. We're actually in Villarreal because Sevilla are last, and they will go into.
We've already established.
We got Villarreal.
Sevilla can't go in there. So Lille has got Villa. Who was just drawn out?
Sevilla.
Sevilla.
Villarreal, man. For God's
Come on, no.
And then
no,
Manchester.
We want revenge. We're gonna kick their ass, right? This is Champions
And
League.
Manchester United have picked out Villarreal. Obviously, Manchester United beaten by Villarreal in the Europa League final. It was David De Gea that missed that crucial penalty that enabled him to go down as a fraud of a goalkeeper. So as it stands at the moment, so just a little recap. The groups are in Group A is Manchester City and PSG. In Group B, Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. Group C has got Sporting and Dortmund. Group D is Inter Milan and Real Madrid. Group E is Bayern Munich and Barcelona. In Group F is Villarreal and Manchester United. In Group G is Lille and Sevilla. And currently in Group H is Chelsea and Juventus. RJ, I'll go to you first. You've picked out Villarreal. How are you feeling with that one?
His mic's up.
RJ's not there. Matt, I'll go to you next. You've got Villarreal. What's your thoughts on that?
Good. We can get some revenge on it. To be fair, so I don't see any problem with getting Villarreal, but we could have got an easier team. To be fair, but I think
but we want to be challenged. We want to be challenged, don't we? Like,
not in the group. Not in the group.
Yeah, you do. Well, no, we want one tough. But we don't want.
Hold on. You were challenged last year and got chucked out of Champions League.
Yeah, no, but we didn't have a centre back.
I'm just going to say something. We have our Champions League group in our toughest run of the season, so I don't want to be playing the hard games in the Champions League.
Oh yeah, he's got a good point there. You're facing Chelsea, Liverpool, City, fucking all at the time. You're playing group stage games in Champions League. Good luck.
Yeah, no, but you do take into consideration we're getting Rashford back again. Literally, he's going to be.
Kieran says we just want to get through this time, RJ.
Look, we will. Look, this is the Champions League. Unai Emery is shit in the Champions League. He's just like.
Can I just quickly add, just to give you a bit of context?
I didn't realise that Arsenal wasn't in Europe at all this year. Group A is the Battle of Oil.
Yeah. All we need
I just want to quickly add. Men's midfielder of the year in the Champions League is N'Golo Kanté, and the women's midfielder of the year in the Champions League and the Women's Champions League is Alexia from Barcelona. So congratulations to Alexia and N'Golo Kanté.
I don't think anyone cares me.
And also, I knew that Mendy's prediction was coming.
They've been put out already, I think. They're just showing the team. So you got Ajax, Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk in pot 3. They are joined by Leipzig. Obviously, United could pick out Leipzig again, which would be quite good.
My underdogs, Red Bull Salzburg.
You got Salzburg also in there. Team that I think Haaland came from them. Benfica also there. Benfica also there.
Probably the best team in the club.
Then you got Atalanta, which would be a very tough group. You wouldn't ideally like Atalanta. They could cause issues.
I mean, if they
then you've got
Zenit, that'd be ideal.
They're not such a nice club. I really like them.
I was going to say Salzburg and Atalanta are my two underdogs, my main underdogs for this year.
So, obviously now they'll be picking them out. So these lot could go anywhere. This lot can go really anywhere. I mean, Atalanta, obviously not anywhere, but there's a lot less issues, I think. So
we're drawing the first team out on my screen as it stands.
Yeah, I'm just getting mine now. So bold man Ivanovic is holding it out now. Well, not quite. He's picking it out now. So the first one is Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine. So Shakhtar Donetsk can go absolutely. Oh no, they can't. They can only go into E, F, G, or H.
Imagine he plays against United. Fred be like, "Fucking."
Hang on a sec. The bold guy that drew out the teams is that the Ivanovic, the former Chelsea and West Brom fan?
Yes, indeed.
Fuck me, I barely recognise him from last year.
And then Mikel Essien is going to be picking out
what group
they can go into. As I said, they can go into any group they wish.
Tell you what, if Tottenham Hotspur gave John Bostock a chance, he'd have been where Essien is right now during the Champions League numbers.
They'll be going into Group D. So Shakhtar is going into Group D. Which is with Inter Milan and Real Madrid.
Didn't Shakhtar beat Real Madrid last season? Take it easy.
Is that not Shakhtar?
No, Shakhtar beat him as well. Shakhtar beat him 3-2. Like,
Shakhtar are in with Inter and Real Madrid.
That's a good group.
Next out,
on that group,
next out is going to be certainly not a group that's got my eyes at the moment. My eyes is definitely PSG. Man City. But Benfica can't go into Group C with Sporting,
so they can go anywhere else.
And they can't go into. Yeah, they can go pretty much anywhere else. I think, apart from. I don't know what they're doing.
By the way, no, I said to Charlie we can start EFL show at R6 if he's happy with that. Gives us more time with us.
No, half 6 is when it was starting, wasn't it? So Benfica
was better for me because
Benfica have been 1 minute. RJ, shut the fuck up. They've gone into Group E. So Munich. So Benfica are in with Munich and Barcelona. Jesus Christ!
Group of death, Benfica.
I think Barcelona could bottle it. Benfica could.
So Benfica going in. That's a very tough group for Benfica.
It really depends if Pedri actually shows up because he's fucking wrecked right now. So
it depends how Barcelona play this season.
Yeah.
Next out is Zenit. Zenit St. Petersburg.
Yeah, give us Zenit.
They're from Russia, so they can go into any group that hasn't already got the things in. So I think they can anyway.
They can. No, they can go Shakhtar. They can't. Oh wait, they're in.
They can. Shakhtar's in Ukraine, mate.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that too close to that border, mate. That's Soviet Union style, mate.
Not very good geography. Apologies to any Russians watching.
Or Ukrainians.
Did you do a geography for GCSEs, Matt, or did you drop that?
I dropped that.
Clearly, I'm looking back now.
And they are going into Group H. So Group H is where Zenit are going. So they're in with Chelsea and Juventus.
I feel bad.
We're going to get a hard fucking.
Chelsea's going straight to Roman's fucking gaff,
Yeah, Zenit St. Petersburg, obviously in Russia. Next out of the draw is RB Leipzig. Now they cannot go into Group E with Munich or Barcelona. And they can't go into Group C either because Group C has Dortmund in.
they get off, they're trying to meme us.
No, please give no. If they get A, I'd love that. Please just give them A or B.
Please. I'm begging. A or B.
They can't. So they have been. Well, he's unscrewing the ball now, and they are going into Group A. So RB Leipzig are joined.
Pat's going to Europa League.
You know why I think City got the group of death this year? They're trying to make it look like they don't pay them.
Yes, I think they're trying to twist our minds, but we know the score.
No, guys.
It's like the Carabao Cup draw. They deliberately gave a lot of Premier League draws.
Right, if you believe that, you shouldn't watch football anymore, and you're probably a conspiracy theorist as well.
I don't trust the football authority.
Atalanta are next. Now, Atalanta cannot go into Group D with Inter Milan. I think that's the only one at the moment, isn't it?
Come on, Atalanta United.
It's
Group B. That's another.
So it is G, F, or B.
Hold on.
Please don't. Please.
So Atalanta are they undoing the ball now? Atalanta have been drawn into Group F. So Manchester United have Atalanta and Villarreal.
Team in pot 3.
Can I just quickly add? I don't care who the fourth team is. Imagine if Villarreal and Atalanta progress through the Champions League ahead.
Ollie would have to be sacked with immediate
effect. He'd have to be sacked, and then Allegri comes in to finish the season.
Next up is FC Salzburg. So Salzburg are next. They could go into either. So they could go into G or.
Knowing the Glazers, they'll probably replace Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with Carrick for the rest of the season.
Probably.
I think.
And they have gone into Group G, so they will go into Group G with Lille and Sevilla. Group G looks a little bit shite.
I mean, it is a very close group, though, to be fair.
By the way,
the Villa are going to wreck that group.
While we're watching this draw, there is Europa League qualification matches going on right now.
I don't think anyone cares.
Why?
FC Porto are next now. FC Porto, obviously, Sporting they can't go into Group C, so they're automatically going into Group. They'll automatically go into Group B with Liverpool or.
That's a hard group for Liverpool, so far.
I'll be honest.
Oh man!
The only reason I mentioned matches is because Rangers drew 0-0 with FC Alashkert, 10-man FC Alashkert, might I add. So Steven Gerrard's in the mud today.
And that means Ajax have gone in with Dortmund and Sporting.
Well, that's still got some for Ajax. For the knockout stages this year.
So,
depends on the fortune.
Just to quickly go through them again, as you can see rolling on your screen, Group A is Manchester City, PSG, Leipzig. Group B is Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, and Porto. In Group C is Sporting, Dortmund, Ajax. In Group D is Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk. In Group E is Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Benfica. In Group F is Villarreal, Manchester United, and Atalanta. In Group G is Lille, Sevilla, and Salzburg. And in Group H is Chelsea, Juventus, and Zenit St. Petersburg. RJ, you've picked out Villarreal and Atalanta. Not quite a group. It's not quite a group of death, but Jesus Christ, it could be a big banana skin, that group, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. It just means that we always have to be part of our game, lads. And really, I can't wait for it. I mean, look, as good as it would be to get like teams like, Inter Milan and, fucking Sheriff, that fucking team back in the fourth fucking pot that we have. I think this is a good group. We need a bit of challenges. Obviously, I know last season we asked for it and we kind of bite the dust because of it. But I do think, look, Villarreal, we'll see how it goes. Atlanta, like I said, could work in our favor, so we'll see how it goes.
Fair enough. Matt, Atalanta, in with your team like that. That's not a great one, is it?
It's not a
Could be
great
worse.
one, no. Especially in the period. It's in my RJ, so happy about it. But
We're gonna have
Well
Rashford,
said.
fully fit Rashford, first time
Well-
ever.
Well
Rashford
said.
isn't a midfielder.
Yeah, that is a
What?
good point.
Yeah.
But
Rashford's
yes,
not a midfielder.
but yes, Devon, that is true. They do not rig the draw. Kenny, Kenny, you're mod on Twitch, aren't you?
Yeah, I was just going to it right now.
Thank you.
Let's quickly add, shout out to this year's men's forward of the year, Erling Haaland, and women's forward of the year, Jennifer Hermoso from Barcelona.
No, you cannot. I want a match by match score prediction by Noodlehead. Jesus, we'll do that later on. Not today though, because we've got EFL show. But Group D, we're not even going to look at Group D because what's the point? Well, not Group D, Pot D. Mustafa says we're going out the group stage again.
I think there throws 3 good teams in top 4, but that's
AC Milan.
I think AC Milan, Wolfsburg, and Young Boys are all really, really good teams.
Malmo's got some decent.
Kenny, have you got rid of all them twats on Twitch?
Yeah, I have. I just found them.
Excellent. Come on. Thank you. Valve, unhide my Pinaldo account.
Sheriff Tiraspol.
I just realised.
No one cares about them.
I just realised Liverpool got Atletico, who knocked them out of the Champions League. Barcelona got Bayern, who got knocked out 8-2, and we got Villarreal, who beat them.
So for some of these teams in pot 4, what potential group of deaths are there this year?
A and B, I think. Well, I think A is already a group of death. But B.
Yeah. So imagine
I'd say
Malmo,
United. I think United fans are sleeping on Villarreal and Atalanta.
We're not sleeping on them. You have to understand, Niall.
RJ, you did not beat Villarreal last year.
Listen, the conditions were so much different. The conditions are so much different, right?
Off. You've brought in 2 players that Ollie ain't going to play any time in the world. He won't. He don't even know what they look like. They're not McTominay or Fred.
He's not Scott. He's not fucking Gareth Southgate.
Varane had a huge reveal in the stadium, and Ollie would still not know what it looks like.
Yeah, Ollie's like, who the fuck is Varane? I asked for Tarkovsky, not Varane.
Do you think he saw Varane walking outside the stadium and thought it looked like Cristiano Ronaldo instead of Varane?
Oh my
don't look at the Champions League chat. They're all talking about a certain. I'm not going to say his name, but don't know that in the YouTube Champions League.
No.
Oh,
what?
So, stop.
We already got.
So,
our group is complete.
No, man.
So in Group F is Young Boys.
That's easy. Easy.
You say that, but you say that. Well, mate, you say that, but you did lose to Istanbul Başakşehir.
And can I just mention as well? A couple of years ago under Mourinho, you guys barely beat Young Boys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Fellaini with the
Stop.
Do not sleep on Young
Next
Boys.
out is Besiktas.
Yeah, but Aaron, you do take in consideration in that game we had Fellaini up top. Like now we actually have Greenwood.
Oh yeah, right? I know that, but Young Boys
knowing Ollie, he rotates in that game and plays Martial.
I mean, Young Boys are
if Martial can't score against some Young Boys, man, it's
or he plays McTominay up front.
Guys, you're talking over each other again.
Or he plays
the people at home are complaining in their heads.
Oh, 3-1 Fenerbahce in the Europa League.
No one cares.
Group C.
Will you stop? Jesus Christ. God.
I thought you didn't care about top 4.
Well, I'm still. Oh my! I'm gonna hurt him. Right, so Besiktas have gone in with Dortmund and Ajax, and Sporting Lisbon. That is Besiktas. Next out of the groups are AC Milan. Now, AC Milan. Milan obviously cannot go into
Inter Milan.
Group D. They can't go with Inter, so they're safe from that one.
They can't go for Juventus either.
And they can't go into Juventus either.
Get me.
I'm praying that Sheriff Tiraspol doesn't get the Man City group, because that's a group of
and they go into Group B.
Gorgeous group. That is a very good group. That is a very good group.
Okay, now
You got Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, and AC Milan in that group. That is a
half of that group
Liverpool get knocked out. Niall, if Liverpool get knocked out,
half of that group of Super League clubs. So we'll see what happens.
Next out is Wolfsburg. Now, Wolfsburg can't go in with Dortmund, even though that group is now full. So they have to avoid Munich. So they don't get Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, which I suppose they're probably quite happy
They got
about.
automatically put in there, pretty sure.
Of course, Wolfsburg a former club for Kevin De Bruyne, so maybe the next star could evolve from there in the Champions League.
Doubt it, because they can't go into Group A either with Leipzig.
No, I mean the next Kevin De Bruyne star to fall from that team.
Not a hope.
Cool.
Not a hope.
Group G, so they've got a fairly nice group, actually.
That's a decent group for them. They've got a decent chance.
That is a decent group.
But you do feel sorry. You do feel sorry though for Sheriff Tiraspol and Malmo for the groups they're going to get if they avoid certain groups.
Well, not really. I think everyone knows you get a tough group in the Champions League. Next out is Club Bruges. Club Bruges are next out. Belgium, obviously. So they have to avoid Ajax's group is full already.
They're a bogey team for some teams.
There's been a fair few worldwide footballers that have come from Club Brugge and started their career at Club Brugge. So again, real potential for some of these young players in the Club Brugge squad. Like I think his name is Charles de Canatian, the young Cam from Belgium, to really shine in this tournament.
Okay.
SEM is just picking it. They're picking out now, and they go into Group A. So Club Brugge go in with a very, very tough group. They are out.
I'm really happy for Sheriff. I'm really happy for Sheriff because they could have got the group of death, but I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah. Club Brugge are out of the Champions League and most likely out of Europa League as well. Next out is Malmo. So Malmo from Sweden. I'm not sure what groups are left.
So they can either get Group D, which is Inter, Madrid, and Shakhtar, or they can get Group E, which is Munich, Barcelona, and Benfica. So either one of them's fine.
No. They can only get the two flashes. So it's D and E. I think.
Why can't they get?
That's what I mean. That's D and E. Oh, H. I forgot H.
D and H. So they have been put into Group H. So they're in with Chelsea, Juventus, and Zenit.
Now there's two groups left with two teams left. So that'll be Sheriff Tiraspol and Dynamo Kiev.
Yep.
Dynamo Kiev's got a decent set. To be fair, Dynamo Kiev's got a decent couple of players in their squad.
Dynamo
but they never perform on the Champions League stage.
Right, let me
That's the main issue with them.
I swear I recognise a couple of players from the squad.
And they go into Group E. So Dynamo Kiev are in Group. What did I just say? D.
E.
E. Group E.
Oh boy.
Who's that? FC Sheriff? Are they?
So, FC Sheriff Tiraspol. Yeah, it's their first time in the Champions League. They're in the Romanian Premiership, I believe, or the Andorran Premiership. One of the
Sheriff. And they are in with what group did they go into?
D.
D. And they're going into there. Sheriff.
Let me just get their name. Oh, right. No, this is, I believe, the first ever time we've got a Moldovan team in the Premier League, in the Champions League. So they're from Moldova.
Just to quickly go and talk through these groups. So Group A is Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig, and Club Brugge. Group B is Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto. and AC Milan. Group C is Sporting Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax, and Besiktas. Group D is Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Sharif, whatever their fucking name is. Group E is Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev. And then Group F is Villarreal, Europa League champions, Manchester United, Europa League failures, joined by Serie A, Inter Milan, and Young Boys. In Group G is Lille, Sylvia, Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. Then the last one quickly is Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit, and Malmo. Kenny, quickly, what's your thoughts on United's draw?
I mean, I think we got 3 really good teams. I think we realistically should be beating them all. We should definitely be finishing first this time around. But respect to Villarreal, Atalanta, and Young Boys, they are all very good teams. So, I mean, yeah, bring it on. That's all I'm going to say. Bring it on.
Perfect. And what about you, Matt?
Obviously, an easier group than last time. They're still not an easy group, but I'd have liked a couple more easier teams. But that's what it is. I think we'll still finish top. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's fair. And quickly, Aaron.
Very, very interesting groups. Nice to see City given a tough group for once. I think that some of the lesser-known teams like your Salzburg, your Sheriff Tiraspol, your Malmo, your Kiev, they're going to have some tough fixtures, so we'll see what happens with them. It's great to see Moldovan Premiership team involved this year. And we'll see what happens. I think United's got a very interesting... I think United's group's been written in the stars in a way because Atalanta's a very tough team on their day. Villarreal's Europa League successors to them. And Young Boys, of course, they barely beat a couple of years back. So 3 teams are all going to want a gun for United. And if United don't pull their neck out of their arse, then they're going to be in a position where they may not qualify for the next stage of the Champions League if they're not careful. Do not sleep on any of those teams. And for Man City, this will be probably their toughest year to qualify for the knockout stage ever with the teams in that group. So we'll see what happens. But it's going to provide some very exciting entertainment. But, of course, the message always stands. Football isn't for the rich. Football is for everyone.
Perfect. We're going to leave it there. Obviously, Tuchel's just been announced as men's manager of the year for the Champions League.
Who's the women's manager?
The Barcelona manager. But yes, we'll be back at 8 p.m. With the Liverpool show, so do make sure you check us out for that. Then tomorrow, obviously, we've got Chelsea and United shows. And Argyle preview to Fleetwood. I'll be on the First XI with Aaron in about 12 minutes time with the EFL show. But before we do go, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Huge respect, and I'll keep moving the channel towards glory. Thank you, Wolf. Noodlehead, who's winning the Champions League this year?
United.
Perfect. And the FBI have said, Mustafa, you are under containment after violating the rights of football fans. Please remove your last comments. Also, everyone stay safe and find Aaron on Forever Football SWFC on YouTube. Perfect. But Kenny, where can they find you?
It's the FBI tweeting that and all.
You can find me on Twitter at Untitled Chapter, where I've just announced some big news for the United show tomorrow, so make sure to check that out. Kenny TV on YouTube and Kenny D on Twitch.
Perfect. Aaron, what about you?
Twitter at Aaron_Challoner, Instagram at Aaron Challoner Official, TikTok at Aaron Challoner, YouTube Pro Football DRFC and Coaster Chell, Snapchat Coach_Chal19. Well done to Luis Cortez, the Women's Coach of the Year. Well done to Tuchel, the Men's Coach of the Year. Good luck to all the Champions League teams, and let's see how a 16-year-old striker does for Donny on Saturday.
What about you, Matt?
Just MSC6921 on Twitter.
Perfect. But yes, as I said, we'll be back at 8 p.m. But until then, guys, thanks for watching. Tough group for all English sides, but have a good day.